The sun is bright as always over the desert. The beetles are doing fine, and in fact I have a lot more to show you in this video. A lot of communal behavior as well as a lot of interesting things that I've just caught over the past few days. If you haven't watched the introduction to these beetles, I highly recommend watching that, as it'll explain a lot of what's to come in the future and what these beetles usually do. The past few days, I've observed my blue death feigning beetles exhibiting some interesting behavior that I've never really seen in any other insect that I've kept before. These definitely aren't ants, which, if you remember, I usually do take care of a lot of ant species. I've also tried experimenting to see what they like more to eat compared to other food items that I've given them in the past, which, if you continue watching, you'll see that there is obviously a fan favorite. Starting off with behavior, I've noticed that they have exhibited very interesting behavior that they haven't in the first couple of days, but now that they've gotten comfortable, I feel like this is new. We're going to start off with the most interesting one, which is digging. That's right, these little guys just like digging. I have catched them digging like everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter what they're doing, they always end up digging in some way, shape, or form. Now, I do notice that it's the females doing this mostly, and it could be that they have breeded and are ready to lay eggs, because I did see them breeding not long ago, but it hasn't been enough time for them to lay eggs. So they could also be burrowing for food, but I'm still sort of lost as to what this even means and what they're actually doing. And by the way, this is still my first time taking care of beetles, so if anybody in the comments could explain how this benefits them in any way, shape, or form, please tell me. Now, there have been other behaviors, as I've noticed. They have been accepting the black death feigning beetle a lot more into their community, allowing it to lay with them and feed with them. Outside of behavior, I've also tried seeing what their favorite food is out of fish pellets, wettened fish flakes, and dead crickets. And I gotta say, I have caught some interesting behavior, like right here. You've already seen me feed them fish flakes, however, they did end up liking the wettened fish pellets, even eating them together. I've also fed them crickets. As you see here, I have 1 cricket, 2 cricket, 3 cricket, and 4 crickets. And the next morning, they were all gone. They absolutely love these crickets. This was their favorite food. And to further put that case in point, here are several videos without my commentary of them just sitting down and eating these crickets. And I even set up a time lapse just to show you how much they love eating these things. That was 9 minutes. It ate the entire half of a cricket in 9 minutes. That is insane. I don't know, considering they're larger, it would make sense that they eat more than an ant colony, but I was just shocked considering it takes days for my ants to eat a cricket this size. And just by watching this, you can see how fast it took for them to just eat everything from the insides to the outsides. Matter of fact, they're so obsessed with these crickets that they got over a fight over the thigh of a cricket when just around the corner there was an entire one to share. I'm just gonna let you watch how this plays out. I'm just gonna let you watch. And as it always should be, the woman wins the argument, taking the cricket leg and going to feast on it. And what I found really funny was this is the pair that follows each other around everywhere. They're always near each other no matter what, and this is how I can tell the difference between this pair and the other pair, because the other pair is always sleeping. Always. They're tired. But this is why I love these beetles. It's so entertaining watching them. It's almost like some high school musical K-drama kind of thing. I don't know. But that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I will have another update soon.